Hello there, travelers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Shifty Nivy, and if you enjoy goofy, cozy gaming content, then get your snacky snacks and snuggle in. And if you want to keep up to date with all my shenanigans, remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz, because it appeases the algorithm archon and it keeps me in your feed. Okay, so last we left off, we had just completed the Chevreuse festival, which I probably did not quite enunciate correctly, but that is okay, because we are human and we make mistakes, and I'm learning. So, either way, we met Nahida. We found out that Catherine is technically a puppet from Shneznaya. Yeah, that was a bomb that was just suddenly dropped at the end of that quest. But either way, we are excited, and we were immediately picked up into the next leg of the Archon quest, so that's a thing. But before we get into that, we did have a new banner drop today. Well, yesterday. Yes, yesterday. With Raiden, Shogun, and Yoimiya. So first we are going to do some character testing, and hopefully pulling. That would be nice. But we're going to go over the new characters. We got Chevreuse, who was just dropped for the first time. And hopefully we get her. I want her just as bad as I want the 5 stars because she's so much fun. We got to experience her very briefly during the previous event, the Roses and Muskets event. And oh, I am so thrilled. So I can't wait to see what kind of team comp that they're going to have. Oh, an event started today as well. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Tomcat. Thank you for joining us. And we are going to get into that with the event and all that other fun stuff. Then we will wrap up by starting working on our Archon quest. So without further ado, let's get into it. And boom. Come on. There we go. Yes, it was the right screen this time. I'm getting somewhere. All right.
1, 2.
I think for some reason it doesn't want to let it switch between Baldur's Gate and Genshin Impact whenever I stream. So I have to go in and I have to redo the thingies. Sorry, my chair is all wonky. Ah! Wonky chair, wonky rug. I'm all wonky today.
1, 2.
Okay, let's see what we've got going on.
2. 2.
We have our adorable little Chi-Chi
4.
here for our luck. Because if I lose today, I want it to be to Chi-Chi. Okay, I want more Chi-Chis. Okay, let's come over here and we will start by looking at our events. We have the Dance of Resolute Will. Ooh. You and Paimon encounter a unique swordsman. So we will be getting into that in Fontaine. But first things first, we are here for our test runs. Thank you, Tomcat. I'm going to need all the luck that I can get. Alright, we're going to start with Raiden Shogun. I have her, I own her, I run her. She is amazing. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at how I built her. Now mine, I'm going to tell you, honestly, I was just pulling on Shogun the first time because I was trying to build Pity. And I was mad because I just lost on my Yoimiya when Yoimiya first dropped. So I just kept pulling out of rage. And somehow she came out okay. So my Shogun is in the Skyward Spine Energy Recharge Gold Weapon. I love it. It increases her crit rate by 8% and increases normal attack speed by 12%. Additionally, normal and charged attack hits on opponents have 50% chance of triggering a vacuum blade that deals 40% of attack as damage in small AoE. So it's really nice on her if you don't have her signature weapon, but I have seen a lot of people say that the catch does perform better. So it's all about your playstyle. Also, I have her in 2 Emblem Severed Fate and 2 Thundering Fury. So I went for kind of a split. I know Emblem Severed Fate, I think, is her best artifact set, but I do not have her all out in Severed Fate because it hates me. Now I have 2 characters that need that set, so I will be farming it more in the future. I do have her crowned on mine, so my stats are going to be a little different than what we will see in the test run. With Shogun, what you're going to want to focus on, you're going to want a decent crit rate, decent crit damage, but her bread and butter is her energy recharge. And we'll get into why once we start the test run. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Here we go. Shogun. Let's see who they put her with. She doesn't need much. She can carry a whole team on her own, no problem. Alright, Elemental Shogun... no, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go through in... Boop. Let's go check out how they outfitted her. Obviously, okay, their attack is a little lower than what I would like to see on her, but that's okay. They got a little extra energy, little extra crit rate, a little less crit damage, so they traded off a little there with some nice energy recharge. Do we have electro damage bonus? Yes, we do. Ooh, lots of electro damage bonus. What artifacts do they have her in? All right, we've got her in Engulfing Lightning, which is her signature weapon, which is available now in the banner. So we have attack increase by 28% of energy recharge over the base 100%. You can gain a maximum bonus of 80% attack, gain 30% energy recharge for 12 seconds after using an elemental burst. So that is nice. That is nice. That's a lot of fun. Artifact set, they've got her in full Emblem of Severed Fate. I know that you can't quite see what the fourth piece does, so I'm going to read it to you. 4 pieces increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. A maximum of 75% bonus damage can be obtained in this way. So really, you do want her in Emblem of Severed Fate. Like I said, I've just had poor pulls on that domain. I'm going to have to farm it some more. Nothing in the Constellation. We've got 8 on her skills. So we've got her 5 attack combo here. Obviously, same for charge attack, plunging attack. The big thing you want to focus on when you're going over a character's normal attacks is you're going to focus on, you know, what their combo is. Do they get a bonus at the end of their combo? Stuff like that. All right, then we have her Transcendence Baleful Omen. The Raiden Shogun unveils a shard of her Yoimiya, dealing electro damage to nearby opponents and granting nearby party members the Eye of the Stormy Judgment. You'll see this. It's a big circle that's going to be around the character, and it will slowly fill up. You'll see what we mean once we get her running. Eye of Stormy Judgment. When characters with this buff attack and deal damage to opponents, the Eye will unleash coordinated attacks, dealing AoE electro damage at the opponent's position. The character who gains the Eye of Stormy Judgment will have their elemental burst damage increased based on the energy cost of the elemental burst during the Eye's duration. The Eye can initiate 1 coordinated attack every 0.9 seconds per party. Per party. Could you have multiple parties going? I didn't think that was a thing. I don't think that's a thing. That's just worded weird. Okay, coordinated attacks generated by characters not controlled by you deal 20% of the normal damage. So it boosts you a little more than it boosts the people that come into your world, but everybody still gets love. Okay, last but not least, we have her Secret Art Muso Shinsetsu? Gathering truths, unnumbered and wishes uncounted, the Raiden Shogun unleashes the Muso no Hatachi and deals AoE electro damage. She pretty much comes out with her sword and wrecks things. She goes from a polearm to a sword, and that's how you're going to be able to tell, you know, when the cooldown and stuff like that is ended. She'll switch over to her polearm after the ulti has concluded. All right, so damage dealt by the sword and Muso Ishin attacks will be increased based on the number of chakra, which are the little thingies I was telling you about that will be on the circle. On the number of chakra deseratas, resolved stacks consumed when this skill is used. Okay, so you want to charge that up, then you hit her ulti and it hits like twice as hard. Or a lot more than twice as hard, but it increases the hit number. Ah, gosh, my brain is so foggy today, guys. I need more coffee. 1 second, coffee break. Okay, while in this state, the Raiden Shogun will wield her Tachi in battle, while her normal and charged attack and plunging attacks will be infused with electro damage, which cannot be overridden. So your Bennett is not going to infuse her with Pyro. She's going to stay Electro. Alright. When such attacks hit opponents, she will regenerate energy for all nearby party members. Energy can be restored this way every 1 second. This effect can be triggered 5 times throughout the skill's duration. While in this state, the Raiden Shogun's resistance to interruption is increased, and she is immune to electro-charged reaction damage. While this is active... Oh, I lost myself. While this is active, the Shogun's resistance to interruption... Okay, there we go. While this is active, the Raiden Shogun's normal and charged and plunging attack damage will be considered elemental burst damage. So it's not going to trigger any of your normal attack stuff. Okay, last but not least, the Chakra Distrata. When party members, excluding the Raiden Shogun herself, use their elemental burst, the Raiden Shogun will build up resolve stacks based on the energy cost of these elemental bursts. The maximum number of the resolve stacks is 60. The resolve stacks gained by the Chakra Distrata will be cleared 300 seconds after the Raiden Shogun leaves the field. So you want to keep her flipped and rotated through. Alright, last but not least... Oh, no, these are her passives. Sorry. When the party members gain elemental orbs or particles, she gains 2 resolve stacks. This effect can occur once every 3 seconds. Each 1% above 100% of energy recharge that the Raiden Shogun possesses grants her 0.6 greater energy restoration from her ulti and 0.4 electro damage bonus, which is why you want to focus so much into energy recharge. It's energy recharge above everything. Okay, so last but not least, Mora expended when ascending swords and polearms is decreased by 50%. So she gives you that Mora by saving you Mora. Girl math. Alright, here we go. Alright, we've got her with Jingqiu for the Hydro application. Then we have Zhang Ling for Pyro application and Bennett, so we're getting that double Pyro love that gives us that little bit extra attack. Okay, here we go. Whee! And start challenge. We've got, that's her skill. I mean, she's doing solid damage on her own. You don't really need anybody else in the party when you've got Raiden. Alright, so we have built up her ulti. We're gonna watch for the chain
shines eternal.
swords. So she has her sword. It's going. And we've got that ring around us that we need to charge up. So we're gonna go ahead and grab his skill. Throw out some Zhang Ling love.
Let me weave you a verse.
So you see we're getting that charged up. Come on, Bennett.
Illusion
Shogun and ulti again. And we've got a significant number improvement after going through everybody else's bursts and skills and applying all of those elements. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, so we still have the loop going. We're going to first apply all the elements.
Let's light it up. Teamwork
Gonna
is
go for
dreamwork.
that. Ulti. And now we're all lit up, so Shogun ulti.
Shines eternal.
Those are some solid numbers. All the overloads, all the damage. Oops. And boom. Alright, so we're gonna go for this again. We're gonna go
Let me weave you a verse.
ulti, ulti,
Nice and spicy.
boom. And come on, one more time. I want to give it one more go. She's so much fun to run. She is so much fun. Boom. Oops. All right. Let's start switching people out to get
my sword.
all of our applications. And finish. Alright, here we go.
No, you shall perish.
And boom. Oh, I forgot there's 2 of them. I was over here like, and we're done. No, there's 2 of them.
Insolent.
So she is a lot of fun. She's easy. She actually makes almost any team comp easy. Like all the Archons, well, all of the newer Archons. I can't say all the Archons. But like most of the newer Archons, she was the first one that kind of gave us a lot of utility. She can be a main DPS. She can be a support DPS. She can just be there for her electro application off field. She is an amazing character. I highly recommend her to any newer accounts because she can literally carry the whole team, regardless of what you need her for. Okay, so that's Raiden Shogun. Let's get into our girl Yoimiya. That's who we're pulling for on this account. We are on my main account. Yoimiya still eludes me, but we got Chi-Chi here for luck. But first off, we're going to give her a test run. Give me those primos! Okay. I love Yoimiya just because of her playstyle and her pyro application. I don't have a lot of main damage pyro DPS, so I am psyched about a pyro bow user because I have my bow curse. So let's see what we run on Yoimiya. We have her in Thundering Pulse, which is her ideal weapon. It is currently available in the Battle Pass. It increases the attack by 20% and grants the Might of Thundering Emblem. At the stat level 1, 2, and 3, the Thundering Emblem increases the normal attack damage by 12, 24, and 40%. The character will obtain 1 stack of Thundering Emblem in each of the following scenarios. Normal attack damage stacks 5 seconds. Casting elemental skill and energy that is less than 100% stacks will disappear when the energy is full. Each stack duration is calculated independently. Oh, hi, stop! How are you doing today? Okay, we've got her in Shiminawa's Reminiscence. I always want to say Remembrance. It gets me every time. Alright, so this is an attack percentage set. 2-piece gives you attack percentage, and when you cast an elemental skill, if the character has 15 or more energy, they lose 15 energy, and normal charge plunging attack damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. This will not trigger during that duration. So you can't really double it up, but you get it one time, and that's plenty. Alright. Who do we have her with? I meant to check and see. We've got her with Yunjin, Jingcho, and Bennett. Jingcho and Bennett are just like go-tos, man. They're great for everything. Alright, so you're gonna want to pump her skill, and then she is infused with the fire. Boom! Look at that. She is so much fun. I love her animations and how active she is when she's jumping around the field. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get some Jingcho out here.
Ring cutter.
And some Bennett.
Time for a light show.
And it's time for a light show. Did you see that? I think that was 30k. I'm horrible at reading the numbers whenever they pop, but I think that was a 30k hit, which is always lovely. For her charged attack, if you don't have her skill going, it will infuse her with Pyro. She gets her little counters, very similar to Tainari. And she gets a little extra burst. Boom!
The fuse is lit.
Alright, so we're gonna get some Jingcho love here.
Witness the power of Google.
I'm gonna apply some
Dreamwork.
fun. Alright, we've almost got, come on, 1, 2, boom. Woo! And ulti. I just love her little cartwheels and stuff she does while she's shooting. It's hilarious. Oh. No, that's not normal. I would not think that was normal. I do know that your sinus cavity does have something to do with like if you've got a really bad tooth or something like that, it can trigger issues for your ears as well as your nose. But yeah, I've never heard of somebody losing hearing in their right ear because they were chewing. That sounds concerning. I would call your doctor. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would definitely do that. Because I know, especially with the ears, the sooner you get on top of it, as far as like possible hearing loss, the sooner you get on top of it, the sooner they can hopefully fix it, and there won't be long-term damage.
Let me weave you a verse. Fire hazard!
That's your non-official, non-professional medical advice. She is so much fun. I really hope we pull her today. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but it would be awesome to pull her today.
Witness the power of Gugwa. I'm going in!
Boom! Benny!
Fuse is lit!
Oh, wow! The number she is getting, and I know she's only level 80. Ah! No! Do a charged attack, try to make him sit down. Can we make him sit down? I wanted to say he's one of the ones that you can. Ouch! That hurts. I'm not a good archer, and that is okay. I have come to terms with this.
Fire hazard!
We'll just shoot him up. Pew pew!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
And then, of course, Benny! So that's Yoimiya. We love her. We adore her. She is a sweet little bean. Next, we're going to go over Chevreuse. I'm excited about her because of her electro resonance, I guess is what I'm wanting to call it, but I know that's not what it is. The way that she is built to work for an electrocharge team, or overcharge team, that's the word I'm looking for, has me all giddy. So we're gonna go and test run Chevreuse. She's got that boom, boom, pow. I haven't been this excited about a 5-star in a hot minute. Okay, so then we do have her built for HP. Her HP is pretty high. Oh, look at her eating snack food. Oh, I love her. She brought her snacky snacks. That was too cute. I don't get all the hate either. It's a lot of fun. Oh, did I say 5-star? I meant 4-star. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at what they've got her built for. Ooh, no love to crit rate. Okay. I'm side-eyeing that a little bit. No, not a lot of love for crit damage. We do have some energy recharge love. And no pyro love. Okay. So it looks like they built her focusing just on HP. We also have her in the crafted weapon for Fontaine, the rightful reward. It's HP based, and when the wielder is healed, they restore 8 energy. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds, and can occur even when the character is not on the field. And she's in the new healing set. Okay. I'm trying to understand it. Maybe I'll understand it once she... Yes, she has her own snacky snacks. I love it. I am going to try to figure out why they have her in this set. One second. It's a healing bonus set. Whoop, wrong button. Sorry, I've moved my screens around, so I keep flipping back and forth. Okay. So when the equipped character heals party members, the yearning's effect... Is she a healer? The yearning effect will be created for 6 seconds, which records the total amount of healing provided. When the duration expires, the yearning effect will be transformed into the Waves of Days Past effect. When your active party member hits an opponent with a normal, charged, or plunging attack, elemental skill, or burst damage, the damage dealt will increase by 8% of the total healing amount recorded by the yearning effect. The Waves of Days Past effect is removed after it has been taken 5 times or after 10 seconds. A single instance of the yearning effect can be recorded up to 15,000 healing and only a single instance can exist at once, but it can record the healing of multiple equipped characters, and equipping characters on standby can still trigger this effect. Whew, that's a wordy one, and I'm not sure I quite got all the reading comprehension there, but she is interesting. This is different. I'm excited. Okay, constellation-wise, we don't have anything into that. We have her talents at 8. She has a 4-strike combo. And let's get into her skill. Chevreuse quickly shoulders her musket and fires at her opponents, dealing AoE pyro damage. For a short duration after Chevreuse fires a shot, she will continuously restore HP to your active character on the field. The amount healed is based on her max HP. Hold to fire in a different fashion. Hold it to fire in a different fashion. Okay, so that's her hold attack. I've done that before. Hold. Enter aiming mode. Locking a target in her sights to fire a precise, intricate shot. If Chevreuse has overcharged ball, then she will fire the overcharged ball instead, dealing greater pyro damage in a larger area. So, if you have Electro going, like Shogun from earlier, she would be ideal. She's going to be a great addition to any Shogun team as a healer. Alright, so Chevreuse gains 1 overcharge ball every time a nearby character in the party triggers overcharge reactions, and can have up to 1 overcharge ball at a time. Ooh! So RKO Sai, periodically after Chevreuse's short-range rapid indication fire hits, the surging blade will call forth the Osai Align pyro damage. Alright, so for her burst, Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade at opponents with her musket, dealing AoE pyro damage. After the projectile hits, it will split into many secondary explosive shells. The secondary explosive shell will burst after a short interval, dealing pyro damage to nearby opponents. Okay, so she's our little skill healer. There's not much for heals in the ulti, but there's a little bit of heals here. So when all party members are Pyro and Electro, there is at least 1 Pyro and 1 Electro character in each party. Chevreuse grants coordinated tactics to nearby party members. After character triggers the overload reaction, the Pyro and Electro resistance of the opponents affected by the overload reaction will be decreased by 40%. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see how this is going to play out in the Abyss. Okay, for 6 seconds, coordinated tactics effect will be removed when elemental types of the characters in the party do not meet the basic requirements for the passive talent. After Chevreuse fires an overcharged ball using short-range rapid fire, nearby Pyro and Electro characters in the party gain 1% increase to attack for every 1000 max HP that Chevreuse has for 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. This is a new way to use an HP build, I'm just saying. Attack can also be increased by up to 40% in this way. And last but not least, Double Time March. Decrease sprinting stamina consumption for your own party members by 20%. This is not stackable with passive talents that provide the same effect. Okay. She is going to be fun. Alright, we've got her with Lisa, we've got her with Fischl, and we've got her with Thoma. I am excited to see how this plays out. We don't really have a main DPS unit here, so I'm going to kind of flip through, do everybody's skills to try and apply as many elemental reactions as I can, and then go for Chevreuse. Alright, so we have her little bullet boy going. So I'm guessing that's her counter.
Let's spark things up.
Get some more. Oh, come on, Oz.
Shadow Raiden, let night fall.
Let's give her ulti a shot.
You asked for it.
Boom!
Final warning.
That cooldown's a bit rough on her skill, I will say that.
You're in for a little shock.
Let's go for Thoma.
Here's backup.
Justice
Ulti.
will prevail. Stop right there.
Okay, this is her charge. Ooh, that was nice. I like the charge. Alright, we're gonna get Lisa's love out here.
Don't get too close.
Thoma's shield.
Pause, reveal thyself.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
And then we're gonna go for Chevreuse's ulti.
Drop your weapons.
Boom. Ooh, I like that she can be ranged or melee. I appreciate this. That was interesting. Yes, she's only really good on an overload team because all of her passives are triggered by being in a overload situation. So let's go back here real quick. I want to look at that again. So under her talents, in her passives, right here it says that, is it this one? No, it was this one. When all party members are pyro and electro, and there is at least one pyro and one electro in the party. So otherwise she doesn't get her buffs. So you have to have her in an overcharged team. So I could see her running her with like Shogun, Bennett, and maybe either Fischl or Sarah or Yoimiya if you have Yoimiya. But yeah, she's pretty much straight overload. I think I've been saying overcharged instead of overload. Words. They're tricky.
The
They're
musket is
mean.
my favorite weapon. It's both powerful and threatening. Sometimes the latter trait is far more useful.
Yeah, the banner makes sense. We're gonna give it another run. Alright, so let's go ahead with Lisa. Okay, that did not work out how I thought it would, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and Toma Shield. Oh, I meant to go Fischl.
By royal decree.
And boom! That was a lot of fun.
Justice will prevail.
Let's spark the...
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I got you covered.
So she's great for a flip team, I will say that. I see why they have her here with who they've got her with now. See, where they go? Wanna shoot him. Boom!
Hands where I can see.
Was that ulti worthy? Probably not, but it was fun.
You're in...
Yes, Cujo, Sarah, and Bennett would be great.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. I do hope I pull her because I want to play with her a bit. I like the increase in damage. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fun in the Spiral Abyss with her. But I did hear that we might get her for free in an event at some point, hopefully. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but that would be awesome. All right, let's go over here. Grab that, because it's bugging me. All right, we also have, so we can go ahead and grab that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, do we go ahead and try to pull? I think we're going to go ahead and try to pull. Then we'll do the event. If I was going to get either one of these, I'd be happy with either one of those, honestly. Except for the bow. I've already got too many bows. So many bows. So many bows that need homes. Alright, so history-wise, I think the last 5-star I pulled on my primary here is... Oh, here we go. Was Nahida. And that was on page... 15. So I should get a 5-star pretty soon. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna exchange real quick. Boop. I don't think I have anything in the Stardust exchange. So we're hoping for Yoimiya. We are hoping for Yoimiya. I have lost every 50-50 that Yoimiya has come around. It would be awesome. So we've got 18 pulls. We're going to see what happens. We're going to go with 10 and then we'll do 8 singles. So here we go. I'd be happy with Chevreuse though. I'd be happy with her too. So let's see what happens. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got purple. Come on, Chevreuse. Come on. We want to go pew pew. Oh, I'll always take a sacrificial sword. I'll always take a sacrificial sword. There's no such thing as too many of them. Okay, so we got sacrificial sword. And we got some of the currency. So we're going to pull singles from here. Oh, there's a gold. That's a gold. It's a Chi-Chi. I said if I lost, I wanted it to be Chi-Chi. I said if I lost, I wanted it to be Chi-Chi. And I'm so excited. It's Chi-Chi. I will never complain to a Chi-Chi. We're gonna go ahead and pull all the way through though, just to see. Early pity's a thing. I got a Chi-Chi. If I lose to anyone, I always want it to be Chi-Chi. I don't think we'll get another blue. We might get another purple. I mean, I don't think we'll get another purple. I think we might get another... I can't words. Words are mean. At least we have the event to try and help us through. Here we go. I think we got one more. Well, then we can go exchange some. So we'll see what... Oh, we got a purple! Chevreuse? Is that you? It is her! Yes! We got her! Awesome sauce! I'm excited. All right, let's go to the shop and we will snag what we can snag. Get 2 more pulls. And... Plus, we still have 20 days on this banner, so maybe I can get it worked back up, and we will be guaranteed our Yoimiya. And I'm going to work my butt off to make that happen. All right. Let's go show our Chi-Chi some love. That is C3 Chi-Chi. Yay! That makes me so happy. Yes, 20 is plenty of days' time. And let's come over here and check out our Chevreuse. Oh, she's a baby. I will have to craft that weapon for her. Although that aesthetically looks amazing. I'm just saying that looks so pretty on her. For now. And they said her set was the Songs of Days Past. I'm gonna have to farm. We'll just throw her in a set real quick so that I know what set I'm going to be farming for her. It's not going to make sense, but that's okay. That way I know which one to farm whenever I'm like, oh, I need to work on somebody's artifacts. Oop. We have a... Yay, free food! We love free food. Okay, so we are going to jump right into the event now. Oh, yeah, Noblesse would be easier. I probably have the Noblesse sitting around. Let's see. Yeah, Noblesse would make a lot of sense. I don't understand the healing set since only her skill does healing and only in very small bursts. But it will make sense someday. I wish that these were in alphabetical order. Let's see, Noblesse. There it is. Oh yeah, I've got Noblesse pieces. I've got a lot of people in Noblesse. I do think you still want her as an HP build. Okay, I don't have an HP piece here, or a... We'll put her in an attack piece for now. Ooh. Gonna borrow that from Sayu. And... Let's see, any of these have HP percentage? That one has HP percentage. So we'll borrow that one. There we go. She's gonna be awesome. Thank you for telling me that stop. That definitely makes it easier for me to go about building her. Here we go. And up we go. Oh yeah, Noblesse HP based is an easy farm. There are just some things that they want to give you and some things that they don't like to give you. Alright, here we go. To Fontaine. Where was that event at? We're going to do the event, and then we will be hopping over to Little's and doing a few pulls there. I don't think I'm anywhere near Pity there. This was the exciting one. But we will also be digging into the Sumeru story quest and picking up where we left off with Nahida. So, But first, events. Primos! But first, primos.
Faster. Okay.
What luck that two fine-looking adventurers such as yourself have run into me, Constantine. Constantine. Here, today, it must be fate. So tell me, the pair of you, do you wish to revel in glorious combat?
Talk about out of the blue. Do you usually start conversations like this?
Are you looking to pick a quarrel or just hungry for a knuckle sandwich? I love it. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. He does have a pretty neat little sword. It's very European feeling. I like it. It's kind of like a scabbard. Oh, yes, I do 2 streams. I do my 8 a.m. stream, which is Baldur's Gate, and then I do my Genshin Impact stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Congrats on catching both! By combat, I do not mean some frivolous venting of pent-up anger, no, nor some kind of highway robbery. I'm talking about an ode to your inner passion, an artistic appreciation of the expression of your natural instincts. Evolution has given us hands with which to grip our swords, so it is our duty to use them for their purpose, clenching a blade most beautiful, wielding it in an elegant dance of death. As a pair of intrepid adventurers, I have no doubt that you'll be mastering this art.
You seem to be grasping at the wrong end of the stick when it comes to combat. You're making it out like it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes, it is. I hope you are feeling better.
Even though Paimon doesn't usually get involved, just seeing how the Traveler deals with enemies is enough for her to know that fighting's really tough. That's another thing. We haven't even told you who we are. How could you be so sure that we're good at fighting?
Well, we're already quite some distance from the Court of Fontaine. How else could you have gotten here if not by slaughtering every monster and obstructing your path? By dropping out of the sky? Wrong. We jumped off the aquabus. Ooh, a good TV show. Can anybody give us some good TV show recommendations? Oh, okay, Tomcat. Lurkers are always appreciated. It depends on what type of TV show you like. I'm like a true crime person, so I like some old true crime reruns. I've also really been into catching up on Sweet Tooth on Netflix. It's really post-apocalyptic and wholesome at the same time, so it scratches 2 different parts of the brain.
Hey now, we're back in familiar territory. Let Paimon guess. You were about to ask...
Would the 2 of you please demonstrate your prowess in combat for me? That's right. Would the 2 of you please demonstrate your prowess in combat for me? Pretty please.
Then our response is, why don't you do it yourself?
At least they know they're predictable. Because I just went inside and I got beaten black and blue. Only you can't tell because I covered it up with makeup as quickly as I could. Hey, his contour game must be on point because we can't tell anything.
Paimon didn't expect you to just admit it like that.
Oh, poor you. There's no shame in defeat. After all, I'm only a writer, so naturally I'm not an expert fighter. I haven't been practicing for nearly long enough. I only got the urge to put myself to the test after coming across stories about a certain blade dancer called La Fantine while reading through some reference material. He likened combat to a dance of blades. With the help of a certain talented engineer, he had multiple arenas built where exquisite performances were held. Such consummate elegance. Although he ended up at the Maison Gardinage's bad books, and then had to flee Fontaine. Stories of such legendary deeds make for gripping reads. I couldn't just let such top-notch source material go completely to waste. Oh, so he tried to have one built himself and then he got his butt kicked by his own domain. I kind of think that is poetic justice right there.
So what you're saying is you were trying to imitate a legendary figure?
Exactly. I wanted to get into his head and understand his frame of mind. It took years of painstaking searching before I finally found this domain. It seems luck is with me. This must be one of the areas that the blade dancer built back in the day. If only someone could perform such a blade dance in the flesh and let me bear witness to the spectacle. I'd be able to write a novel about a legendary swordsman modeled after the blade dancer himself, and in doing so, keeping his elegance alive for posterity. Of course, the two of you will certainly be richly rewarded for your trouble. My writings would also be written record of your hard work, which would in of itself be the stuff of legend passed down into the future. As for the novel enthusiasts, well,
Well, if you put it fancy like that, Paimon's starting to feel curious. What do you think? Let's do it.
we always do it. We always help the people. Woohoo! I knew you would agree. Well then, I'll leave it to you. I've hidden a camera in the domain that will capture your heroics. Your promised reward will be waiting for you upon your triumphant return. Okay, each stage of the Dance of Resolute will include 2 battles. Lineups must be decided before the challenge. Both parties must share a character, while the other characters can only be used once. During the challenge, complete the Blade Dance objectives to receive Heightened Verve. While Heightened Verve is active, different opponent types will spawn, and defeating them will net you more points. Once this buff expires, it can be obtained repeatedly by completing the objectives again. Okay, so another DPS test event. That's what this is. We're up to the challenge. We need to score 6,000 points. We're going to up that multiplier to fancy. Because we are fancy-pantsy. Alright. When characters trigger crystallized reactions, a stone shockwave will unleash their location, dealing AoE geo damage. Resonating with nearby geo constructs, releasing stone shard shockwaves which will deal AoE geo damage. The effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds, and each time it is triggered, up to 2 stone shards shockwaves will be produced. While Heightened Verve is active, different opponent types will spawn, and defeating them will net you more points. Okay, so they're wanting us to use Geo. So we will have Ito on both teams, right? Yes. We're gonna go a little all over the place here. Lots of things to trigger crystallize. And then team 2 will be... We'll go Shogun. Oh, wait. Why is it not right? Okay, so that's team 1. The usual switch is not working. I guess we'll have to select... Oh, here we go. We had to back out to select team 2 instead of just hitting the... Usually you push in the button and it lets you switch them, but it didn't this time. That was weird. Alright, so we're going to go Shogun, Farina, and Nahida. Lots of things. Well, no, Nahida's not going to resonate. Geo and Dendro do not resonate, so we need something else that'll resonate. Electro? No, we've already got Electro. Cryo. We'll have backup DPS. Alright, and we're going to go for that. I don't know when they added it, but after reaching the desired pointage, you can quit mid-fight, and it lets you keep the score. Oh, that's awesome! That is great. That's good to know. Right, so we're going to go for it. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that yet. Stop. Thanks for telling me.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Oh, you're not a quitter. You're just on vacation. And boom! Let's start with that. Let's swirl everything together.
Surprise.
Get some Chi-Chi love out here.
Emerge.
Swirl again.
knows me.
Boom! Let's go, Ito.
Let's roll.
Boom! And oh, we've got the heightened thing.
One with nature.
Show them. Right here.
Get Miko out here again.
I'm always watching.
We love
Emerge.
Miko.
Right here. Emerge.
Attaboy. It's showtime.
Boom! That was some pretty numbers there. I am starting to question if Zhongli might have been a better choice, because he can apply while off field.
The wind knows me. Oh, you're coming through.
All the crystallize!
Let's roll. Into the wind. As one with
And
wind and
swirl!
ground.
Miko?
Right now. A sight to behold. Right here. Right now. Right here.
Wind strider.
Keep the swirls going.
It's showtime. Attaboy.
Boom!
The wind
Up
knows me.
and down.
Come on now.
This team
Emerge.
might not be the team. Oh wait, we've got 2 rounds. We've got 2 rounds.
Wheel of life.
Oh, coming through.
And no Ushi. I was denied by Happy Dancing Cow. Oh. Okay. We're gonna start with Shogun.
My lucky day. Let's begin. Get a little
I'm gonna apply some cryo for everybody. Get Farina's friends out here. And
Who wants some of
Ito.
this?
Boom! Lots of things to crystallize with.
Business. Like that,
Yushi and
Shine
Shogun.
down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, she is a thing of pretty.
Let my name echo in song.
Have a seat. Oh, coming through. Let's roll.
There we go.
Attaboy.
Ushi. Ushi for the win.
Who wants some
Keep
of
that
this?
ulti going.
Illusion shattered.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Boom.
A lucky day. Get a little chill.
And
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Let's get down to business.
oh, we got to 3K. I don't think we're gonna make it to 6, but that's okay.
It's showtime. More. Let's roll.
Boom.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Oh, no Ushi. Okay, so we got 3. Let's see, that was with a double multiplier. Let's come over here and look. So we got most of the rewards. I will take 3K. I'm not going to die missing that 20K Mora. So I will take it. I will take it. We will leave the challenge. I bet that 6K is for those people who are amazing at the min-maxing and the animation canceling, but that is not my playstyle, and that is okay. If that is your playstyle, good on you. I can't do it. I don't have the hand-eye coordination. Oh, I'm so happy that we lost to Chi-Chi. If I'm gonna lose to anybody, I want to lose to Chi-Chi. Right, there is our commissions. Oh, what's down here on the guide? Oh, I have an incomplete hangout. Stop telling me, I know. All right, so we will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick second to switch accounts over. Take this as an opportunity to go get your drinks, get your snacks, whatever you need to get through, and I will be right back. And as soon as I find my mouse. Found it. I'll be right back. Boop.